but I can still pin verify because for example, I don't have tap and things like that. So, and I know my last transactions as well.
What's your phone number? Do you have one?
I took it off, and I took my email off as well because for some reason I don't do online banking, but to have your information sent to your email without your permission is very terrible. I think somebody should have asked me to sign a piece of paper before letting that happen. Because when your email gets hacked, then everybody knows what's in your bank account. And the only reason why I figured somebody would do something like that is so when I walk into a store, instead of possibly getting fined $25,000 for having a security guard who doesn't show their security guard license card or doesn't wear their name tag or doesn't wear their uniform properly, but follows me everywhere around the freaking store because they think I can't afford things, even though I come out and I pay for my stuff, I go, well, hey. I guess they want to know when you walk into a store that you already have money, so that way they don't assume you're a shoplifter. But
How can I find you?
Huh?
How can I find you? What's your birthday?
No, let's write it down.
All right. You got a Polaroid camera? That's pretty cool.
Yeah, well,
I should try that one beside you.
Yeah, I used to use cell phones, but the problem with them is they're so easy to hack.
So you just take photos everywhere?
Video and photo. Basically, you want me to do the check questions?
Where do you live? What's your address?
1 second.
Yeah, no problem.
Well, the address on there should be. You want the what's it called?
You're welcome.
Postal code?
No.
Have fun. Bye. Hello. Good, how are you?
What's city, Chris?
Hmm?
What city?
Oh.
Hey. How's your morning? Good. Oh.
So yeah. Any other questions you need to answer?
I'm trying to find you first here. What are you up to in town?
Me? I stay around here. Mostly build video games, but while I was here, I figured out how to catch a drug dealer. So.
Figured out how to catch a drug dealer?
Well, I figured that out when I was in another jurisdiction, but I actually figured out as much as how to take down organized crime. Because while I was here, people were playing a lot of stupid head games and trying to do the whole, let's see if you're a drug dealer, and float somebody around you who's a junkie. And I'm like, that's not how you catch a drug dealer. You just follow the junkie back to the drug dealer, right?
They know where they are, right?
Exactly. If you send somebody, then it's like I say, if you plant drugs on an innocent person and you find drugs on a drug dealer, they're both going to say the same thing. The drugs aren't mine.
Yeah.
Right? But if you catch somebody dealing drugs red-handed, it doesn't matter what their name is, what their address is. It doesn't want to matter what their birthday is. It doesn't matter. You don't need that information. You caught them red-handed, that's good enough.
Good for them. Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah, I see. You took everything off of your home phone.
Yeah, no tap, nothing. I used to keep my savings account even off the ATM because I was advised that by a TD person, and that's very smart because you know about the 11:59, 12 a.m. scams where you put your debit card in, they withdraw your maximum amount, and then they wait for 12 a.m. to hit, and they withdraw another amount. This is why I tried to have a minimum withdrawal, but I can only do 500. I think 500 ATM and 100 ATM, 500 shopping or something like that. So I was just like, well, I'll lose 600 and I was like, I don't mind paying for whatever adult prices for the student account, but you guys don't offer that. So, and yeah, because then it's like that scam would be migrated only to 200.
You are well aware of them.
Well, I've been with you guys for almost a decade and a half. Yeah. In fact, it should be 2 days after my birthday that I signed up with you guys.
You remember that?
Yeah, because the reason why I signed up with the TD was because of working. Right? right? So I figured you have a bank account, low fees, rather than using the cash money, 2% versus 45 or whatnot per month.
Oh, I don't even know, but they charge too much, right?
Yeah. So no, the bank fee is like $3.49. So I was just like, why would I go to a cash money?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, for me, it's a lot of stupidness going on. So like, I don't know, it's like people profiling me as a drug dealer. I'm like, well,
Around here?
yeah, even here too. Like it happens everywhere I go. I go to Toronto and it's like I'm leaving from Toronto to come back to Oakville, and I get people giving these stares like, "Oh, I thought you were going into Toronto." I'm like, "Are you serious? Like, I just got here. I just came to just visit my Tempe GZ to pick up my T4. Like, what's wrong with you?" Cruiser flowing by you like, "Have you seen the uniform before?" I'm like, "Well, if you stop, maybe I get to see your warrant card if you want to show it." So I was in Toronto with my stepfather, and I just had my camera out like a dash cam, and the officer's face just said it all. He was just like, and I'm just like, yeah, don't pull up on me like that.
Let me get you new card.
Yeah, thank you.
Do you want to go in separately or together? Okay, awesome. I can't believe it snowed this much overnight.
So you're not working now, or are you working?
I didn't expect it.
Not really working now.
No.
Yeah, but that's a funny joke. One undercover was telling me, "Oh, you're probably getting profiled because you're not working." I'm like, I had somebody at my workplace tell me, if you're not smoking marijuana, you must be selling it at my workplace. And I'm like, isn't the stereotype of drug dealers they don't go to work? But I get it if they go to work to like cover their backside. You know, like how big organized crime uses shell companies to launder their money, clean their money. But I say it doesn't matter how many disguises you use, whether because you notice as they started to catch people going through the border. Recently, they caught one in a wheelchair, and I'm just like, that's very funny. They're starting to use disabled people now. Because before it's like, if they get...
No, they'll do anything,
Right,
right?
they get... Because they know if you start stereotyping them as, oh, they'll look for this guy, they'll just look like somebody else. That's why some of the people that got caught at the border were oddly enough... Oddly enough... That's great.
You want me to shred that?
No, it's too late. I already... Yeah. Anyways, oddly enough, because you see the thing is, when you get carded and they don't have probable cause, they try to create probable cause. And then they try to make it look like you gave them your information by consent. So my chip not working, knowing that I would need ID to get a new one, that's why I kind of felt it was a bit of a done on purpose.
You have a passport, but you don't have it with you.
Nope, I threw that thing out because it expired. Apparently I didn't know that you guys just needed the number on the passport. But I don't know why you guys just don't take photo ID.
Take what?
Photo ID. That would make so much more sense.
You should get that little purple card.
Oh, it's... Yeah, the photo ID card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
again, please.
Yeah, well, long story short, somebody overheard me say that if somebody poisons my food, I'm going to beat the hell out of them, because the last time somebody poisoned my food, I nearly passed out. So I said, somebody's taking that stuff too far. So I guess somebody realized, if you poison my food and I beat somebody, you have probable cause to check my ID. So what happened, I'm eating at a restaurant here in Oakville, and as I hit the last piece of food in my mouth, cruisers are pulling out this way and that way, this way and that way, because they figured, oh, your food's poisoned now. Now you're going to react. But I didn't. So the next day, as I go somewhere else, they're trying to trigger my anger again. And I'm like, oh, I get it. You guys got entrapped this time. Because you were basically hoping that I would assault somebody and you would have the opportunity. But I guess it didn't work out. So now with the card not working, there's that too. But I guess I did something foolish by letting the information just sit there right out in the open for everybody to look at.
That's wild.
Yeah, so that way if somebody says, we didn't take your ID out of your pocket while you were sleeping, we saw it. Or you mentioned it out loud.
Yeah, give him the roof key.
So, isn't there a warrant?
Yeah, we gotta bypass this.
You do it then.
We just gotta bypass it. Give me like a minute or two.
I can see how to do it.
Alright, Chris. Card is good to go.
Sorry, please don't mention my name out loud.
Alright.
Because I'm not trying to give the cops a free pass.
Alright.
They don't even like to show me their warrant
I'll
card.
call you Mike.
Can I have the debit card back?
You want it?
Yeah. See,
Oh yeah, you were carrying that one.
Yeah, no, the reason why is because, not because of to get a new card, I'll tell you. So basically, in case I get sticked up, they're gonna. Sometimes you can't win a fight.
You're just gonna give him the old card. Smart man.
Yeah. That's how I do it because everyone needs their own security, right?
Yeah.
You have your security camera, you have this, you have that. But sadly, I'm dealing with different kind of people. People who all of a sudden your chip doesn't work. You're gonna go to the bank and get a new ID. You're never gonna have to show your ID and yada yada yada. So that way we can say yada yada yada. But I had two junkies just pull past me
I got a trap.
the last past few days.